Can run it or throw it. He's going to keep and into the end zone, and that's a Saints touchdown.
But he was going to run.
He ran 6 times for 37 yards last week in the win over Green Bay. Rushes for McCaffrey and 4 catches today, so 21 touches. Remember, he had 30 last week, if you're keeping track. Well, let's tack on another one there as he picks up a couple of yards.
Yeah, let's see what this defense can do here. We've showed you the
thrown down at the 30, so short of the first down. It'll bring up a third down. P.J. Williams, who is usually in there at first and second down making the plays, get a game break. Check in with Carissa again.
Thanks, Chris. Bengals down by 7. Joe
McCaffrey back in at running back. Key 3rd and 4. Maybe a momentum shifter here. The catch made and gliding out of bounds. 22 McCaffrey.
Well, you're always trying to create matchups, and this one, and this is no Mario Davis. I really like him as a player, but you've got a thumper inside linebacker, leader, passionate guy in man coverage against, one of the best route running.
And a first down at the 39. Tommy Tremble in motion, the tight end. Pressure on Darnold, but open at midfield and connecting right at the first down marker. That's Brandon Zylstra. You know, both of these quarterbacks, we talked about reviving their careers as starters in week 1 to keep this a 17-7 game.
That's a nice throw again right there by Sam Darnold. And how
career touchdown catch in this game. Right at midfield. That's a big conversion as McCaffrey carries, but will lose yardage. Peyton Turner got there first. The rookie has stepped.
The defensive end he's got out there.
Dennis Allen adjusting. Peyton made the point, when you're traveling and you're displaced, there's more possibilities, but making sure that there were no serious symptoms. Darnold in a crowd. Ball comes out incomplete. That was a tough throw for DJ Moore because the coverage was so good. Another big third down.
It was definitely a tight window he was thrown into, but he got
opportunity for the Saints defense. McCaffrey drops down as a receiver. Now you see him moving into the backfield. Saints have to be aware of where he is. Stepping up in the pocket, or trying to, and going down is Sam Darnold. And give Peyton. They've been good all game, but making some game-changing moves. Deontay Harris inside the 10-yard line of New Orleans. Already a blocked field goal attempt by the Saints today. Here comes a flag. This may be a procedure, a false start on. You got Deontay Harris, who in 2019 went to the Pro Bowl as a returner, was 4th in the league in punt returns. Has a return touchdown in his career. The Saints put the pressure on. Gets it away. Bounces up there, and Harris will get away from it. And it takes a Panther roll. Taysom Hill in motion from that tight end position in the backfield. Winston to throw for Kamara, and it's incomplete. Shaq Thompson on the cover as Jones carries. And up across the 15-yard line. Free agent from Notre Dame. It'll bring up a third down. I don't feel this. Winston has run twice in the game, once for a touchdown, and he is throwing the ball away. And let's see if that's a fumble or an incompletion. We're going to say it's a turnover. Daquan Jones is on the football. It'll be automatically reviewed as a turnover. Not sure what Winston was trying to do with that football. Either run it, throw it, or get rid of it. Very much, Mike. As Mike always points out, they call it that way so that there is a review and there isn't a forced challenge, and looked like they got it right as that bounces out of bounds. Tomorrow on Fox, it's the wild return of the most epic show on television when from their own 47 up by 2 scores or 2 possessions. Darnold protected well. Floats one for in the area of Robbie Anderson, but out of bounds.
Able to put on New Orleans, and again, just a really admirable performance by Demario Davis and his group on the defensive side for New Orleans, especially with all those guys out of the lineup.
On a 2nd and 10, Darnold throwing as he's going to the ground, but got it to McCaffrey, and there's a flag down back where Darnold went down. The 38 of the Saints, and it's a first down. Throwing again is Darnold for Robbie Anderson. Out of bounds. They've been trying to connect on that deep ball, but Paulson Adebo. Meanwhile, aggressive throwing incomplete on this series instead of just sitting on it and working the clock. I'm not faulting. I'm just saying John and Long for the Saints most of the day. Panthers a little more under control of that. Need something if you want to get a reasonable shot at a field goal. And Darnold, middle of the field, and he's going to get a first down. A clutch catch by the rookie Terrace Marshall Jr. LSU Tiger taken in the 2nd round.
Yeah, another one of these big physical receivers. Just a big body there.
Yeah, there's been some key plays in this game where Darnold needed a conversion, and he got it. McCaffrey, nowhere. And let's get a game break and check in again with Carissa.
Thank you, Chris. Rams trailing 21.
Company on the Falcons, and the Bucs will play later today in Tampa Bay. Chuba Hubbard comes in at running back on a 2nd down 10. Darnold to throw again. And there's Robbie Anderson. Puts a move on with a first down and working his way down around the 11-yard line.
Kind of balancing that idea of being aggressive, as you pointed out with the play calling, Chris, where you're going to throw the football